Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting with the divine with your eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.
உதித்தவனே கருணையை ஜொலிப்பவனே கருணையில் உதித்தவனே கையிலையை படைத்தவனே கர்மத்தை கைப்பவனே கருணையில் ஜொலிப்பவனே தர்மத்தை காப்போனே செந்தாமில் சேர்ப்போனே அடியார்க்கும் அடியவனே அண்ணாமலை அவதானே நித்யானந்த பரம்பொருளே அவதார நாயகனே அவதார நாயகனே அவதார நாயகனே தென்னாடு உடையவனே செந்தமிழ் தலைவனே தென்னாடு உடையவனே செந்தமிழ் தலைவனே ஹர ஹர சிவ சிவனே என் அருணாசல சிவனே ஹர ஹர சிவ சிவனே என் அருணாசல சிவனே ஹர ஹர சிவ சிவனே என் அருணாசல ஹர ஹர சிவ சிவனே என் அருணாசல சிவனே ஆதியும் ஜோதியுமாய் அண்டம் பிண்டம் ஆள்கின்ற ஆண்டவன் அருணாச்சலனே எங்கள் நித்யானந்தனே பார்ப்போற்றும் பரம்பொருளே நான் போற்றும்
Today, with the grace and blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, we have completed the Purvanga rituals for the success of the festival, and we have begun the grand Maha Paramashivaratri Brahmotsavam with the Dvajarohanam, the flag hoisting ceremony. During the Dvajarohan, all the 330 million gods and goddesses landed in KAILASA'S temples to bless the festival and all those who are gathered. The deities of Paramashiva, Paramashiva Shakti, Ganesha, Subramanya, Chandikeshwara, and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam, basing now in Sarvalankara, the grandest decoration in the Utsava Mandapam in Kailasa's temples around the world. Let us now offer puja to all the deities and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, as puja is an activity done by the brain to mirror the neurological activity of the higher vertical time zones. On this auspicious day of the Dvajarohana of the Maha Paramashivaratri Brahmotsavam, let us offer devotion and love to Paramashiva along with the Shatmurtis and to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva. Om Shri Rama Pujita Padapapane Shri Chakra Rajatavasa Kripamburashe Shri Setu Mula Charana Pravanantaranga Shri Ramanatha Lagutara Yajanmavardhim Sahasradala Pankaje Sakala Shita Rashmi Prabham Varabhayakarambujam Vimalagandha Pushpambaram Prasannavanekšanam Sakala Devatarupinam Smare Chirasi Hamsakam Tadabhimanapuram Gurum Athadhupaha Om Dashangam Gukkulopetam Sugandham Tasumanoharam Agreya Sarvadevana Dhupoyam Pratigrihyata Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Parvatapadhimam Vikasameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Ramanatha Swamine Namah Shri Sadeva Devi Sarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha Dhupamagrapayami Atha Deepaha Om Sajyam Triparti Sanyuktam Vanhina Yojitam Maya Grahana Mangalam Deepam Trailokya Timirapaham श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति पर्वतवर्धिन्यंबिका समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव रामनाथ स्वामिने नमः। श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। दीपं संदर्शयामि अथ नैवेद्यम्। ओम अम्बे अमृतोद्भवे अमृतवर्षिणी अमृतं श्रावय श्रावय स्वाहा। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति पर्वतवर्धिन्यंबिका समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव रामनाथ स्वामिने नमः। श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि नैवेद्यानन्दमाचमनं समर्पयामि। नीराजनम् ॐ साङ्ग्रहण्येष्ट्यायजते इमां जनतागुं सङ्गृह्णानीति। द्वादशारत्नीरशना भवति द्वादशमासा संवत्सरः। संवत्सरमेवावरुन्धे मौञ्जी भवति ऊर्ध्वै मुञ्जाः ऊर्जमेवावरुन्धे। चित्रा नक्षत्रं भवति चित्रं वा एतत्कर्म कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति पर्वतवर्धिन्यंबिका समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव रामनाथ स्वामिने नमः। श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि। शोणाद्रीशावताराय ज्योतिस्तंभस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। तत्त्वज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्यानन्देश्वररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। मूलप्रकृतिरूपाय परमशिवशक्तिस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। दण्डत्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। सर्वाभय
चन्द्रकलाधर नित्यानन्दा सशिवदना शिवनीश्वराय
मङ्गलम्। मङ्गलं श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलं कामदायिन्यै सर्वमङ्गलदात्री नित्यानन्देश्वर्यै मङ्गलम्। मङ्गलं गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलम्। परमावताराय नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे मङ्गलम्। हरिः ॐ तत्सत्। सर्वं भगवत् श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु। ॐ नित्यानन्दम्।
शिव नित्यानन्दा गौरी शङ्कर नित्यानन्दा कनक सबेसा नित्यानन्दा गौरी शङ्कर नित्यानन्दा कनक सबेसा नित्यानन्दा करुणामूर्ते नित्यानन्दा केशवनरहरि नित्यानन्दा श्यामगोपाला नित्यानन्दा केशवनरहरि नित्यानन्दा श्यामगोपाला नित्यानन्दा मुरली गोपाल नित्यानन्दा मुरली मनोहर नित्यानन्दा मुरली गोपाल नित्यानन्दा मुरली मनोहर नित्यानन्दा गोकुलनन्दन नित्यानन्दा नटवर श्यामा नित्यानन्दा गोकुलनन्दन नित्यानन्दा नटवर श्यामा नित्यानन्दा नित्यानन्दा हरि नित्यानन्दा नित्यानन्दा हरि
नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिव समारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि परमशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् Om, Om. I welcome all of you with my love and blessing. I welcome each and every one of you for this Shivaratri Brahmotsavam, day 2 of 17 days. It's the second day, Shivaratri Brahmotsavam. Quantum entanglement, quantum enlightenment, Satsang, spiritual alchemy process series, second day. Listen intensely. Paramashiva's direct message from Maha Kailasa for all of us. You do not need any pre-qualification for manifesting the ultimate, manifesting what you want. Listen. Listen to this fundamentally. This message, this is ultimate truth. You do not need, you don't need any pre-qualification for manifesting the ultimate other than your conscious decision, your will. That's all. Listen. All your doubts, problems, questions, I know it much more than you know it. You know only how you perceive the doubts in your mind, but I know even the roots from where it has come. First of all, you should all realize all of you have grown up in an artificial plastic society, fake society, where man-made laws, man-made economical systems, man-made social systems, with large blind spots and exploitative motive, untrusted. With that kind of a structure, you all have grown up so naturally, whether your family or a school, your college, your team, everything teaches you a false idea. Outside first, inside next. Means you have to work hard to get something, earn something, gain something. Then you will be happy inside. Listen. This is not the organic, natural law of life. Listen. That is why even now, all middle class level success, mediocre level success, maybe few houses, few cars, little money in the bank, career, successful career. Only all these can be achieved if you follow the rules of the unconscious society, because it is designed to keep you mediocre. It is designed for mass. Don't follow the mass. Many times in the mass, M is silent. It is designed to keep you mediocre. This is the knowledge for generalized. See, the moment you generalize, the organic growth is destroyed. Whether education, bringing up, lifestyle, everything. Knowledge, the ideas we teach, the groom and make people experience everything. is specialized in royal schools. Understand? I treat you all as the students of royal school. I am not giving you the generalized teachings given to the mass. No. I don't even want to call my followers, my disciples, my devotees as seekers. No, you are not seeker. The right word for you is manifest. You are not seeker. Right word for you is manifester. Listen. The primal assumption, first assumption you build about yourself, unconsciously or consciously, forced on you or you voluntarily build it, married or raped, anyway, the child you give birth unconscious remains as a load on your system, continues to keep you focused on endless distractions. It is not even something productive in your life about what you want. It's not even making you healthy or wealthy or happy or blissful. It is just you are stuck with the impossibility and you are rotting in a rut. Just see, look around. All enlightened beings know it is very difficult to break the primal assumption, the preliminary assumption you have about you. Sometimes it takes even janmas to break the preliminary assumption you have about you. That is why I am very clear. The preliminary assumption you have about you itself, I am giving you right. Ultimate assumption. Listen. All the traditions, whether religions or philosophy or psychology, starts with you as just body-mind combo are doing the worst crime against humanity. Because the moment you start thinking you are a body-mind combo and you have to gain step by step by seeking, accumulate and achieve the enlightenment, the ultimate, over. You are put in a bullock cart, or I should say you are chained in the EMI slavery. Listen. Never believe slavery is erased. Slavery is wiped off. No. Slavery is modernized with EMI. Economy should be indigenous. Religion should be indigenous. Social rules and regulations should be indigenous. Food should be indigenous. Clothes should be indigenous. Even social laws, criminal laws, right, wrong, philosophies, all should be indigenous, organically grown, not because someone commits a crime in remote area. The preventive laws and rules imposed on us who don't even have an idea about those crimes. One good thing I found is that due to the AI revolution, the Gen Z is going to live only organic life. The globalized brands, whether it is a Coca-Cola or burger or pizzas, are all global brands. Business brand, retail brands, cloth brands, religion brands, philosophy brands, all have no future due to AI revolution. People are going to choose the indigenous lifestyle. They are no more interested in following the dead, unwanted, unknown. Actually, neither the person who imposes the rule, nor the person who maintains the rule, nor the person who obeys the rule knows why the rule exists. What the hell you are doing? What the hell is going on? No, neither legislature nor executive or judiciary or the obedient citizens, all four do not know why this law exists. That kind of laws exist in every country. In every country, practically. If you start seeking the root of the law, some assumptions happened in some roundtable discussions 150 years ago. Is the origin of the law absolutely irrelevant. But unfortunately, these laws are teaching you your primal assumptions, primary assumptions, preliminary, original, first assumptions about you. Your first assumption about you need to be corrected and the truth to be told. Don't start as a body-mind combo. Even the religious structures and philosophies which begins telling you are a body-mind combo and that body-mind combo has to work and do something, this, that, yearn and achieve enlightenment, dump it. They are making hell for you. No. Only enlightened ones know it is very difficult to change the preliminary assumptions Sometimes it takes janmas. Always it takes years to change the preliminary assumption. Sometimes janmas. That's why when Krishna starts his teaching, the first word is you are Atma, you are the field. You are the field which is carrying the ultimate, pregnant with the ultimate. When I tell people, you are ultimate, many of the even sincere Hindus who are trying to achieve enlightenment, educated in scriptures, even they try to say, Swamiji, what you are saying is ultimate truth. We know, but I don't think it should be taught immediately. People should go step by step. You are doing wrong by teaching the ultimate truth immediately. If I am wrong, Krishna is wrong. The moment he opens his mouth, actually Krishna opens his mouth only in the second chapter, Sankhya Yoga. In whole Bhagavad Gita, there are 18 chapters, and second chapter is Sankhya Yoga. First is Arjuna Vishada Yoga. Second chapter only Krishna opens his mouth. The moment he opens his mouth, the first thing out and falls. You are Atma, you are the field. Which literally carries the ultimate. Listen. Preliminary assumption should be right. If you think you are a body-mind combo, not from there, the struggles will be too much and almost I can guarantee you will not achieve. You may be a good slave to your teacher. Listen to one important truth. A teacher who accumulates slaves will be slave for those slaves because he has to be constantly maintaining those slaves. I think I am the only master who lives in absolute seclusion, where I don't have anyone around me other than few people who are just taking care of me and living around me out of love. And all the followers live absolutely away from me, never seen me for years now, but continuously the following is expanding, growing. Because I don't collect slaves. I collect leaders. I make Paramashivas. I don't collect body-mind combos, make them enlightened. I collect Paramashivas and make them manifest. You are Paramashiva. Start manifesting. All your struggle, your problem, why you are not manifesting, why if you are Paramashiva, why your reality is not reflecting it, all that problem I will attend. It's a legitimate problem. I will attend. But assuming your body-mind combo and trying to evolve, your birth is illegitimate. Your very preliminary assumption is illegitimate. Your preliminary assumption about yourself, your original assumption about yourself, if it is body-mind combo, you are born out of rape by the society, forcibly on your consciousness. Society commits a forcible rape on your consciousness, and out of that illegitimate child born is your original identity. If you think you are a body-mind combo, listen. I give you the legitimate cosmic ID card, Paramashiva. Param, you are ultimate. That's a legitimate cosmic Aadhaar card, social security card. I think I'll start issuing one. Legitimate cosmic ID card. You are Paramashiva. Starting it. If you ask, oh, if I am Paramashiva, why my reality is not reflecting it, radiating it? You are asking a legitimate right question. Now I will answer you. From yesterday, I am explaining so many different points. Answering this one question, if you are Paramashiva, why your reality is not reflecting it, and how to make your reality reflect, radiate, you are Paramashiva. Listen. When you assume it is done, when your original assumption, original identity about you, if it is done, means Paramashiva, you are ultimate. Param aham. Aham brahmasmi. Then you stop approaching your desire as a request and start approaching it as a fact. I am Paramashiva. So if I want, I will manifest the body I want, as I want, how I want. I am Paramashiva. So if I want wealth, I'll manifest it as I want. I am Paramashiva. If I want relationships and to be loved or love, to shower love or to be loved, I will manifest as I want. Why I am not manifesting? Maybe I need to look in and understand where I wanted, what I wanted, when I wanted, why I wanted, now how I can want rightly. That's all. It is not about pretending or forcing yourself to believe through sheer willpower. No. It's about entering into a state of being where you organically, naturally feel the truth of your assumption, your ultimate. How can you be anything else? Hey, Paramashiva is not cheap to produce, create something less than him. An artist is ultimate only if he produces the ultimate which he carries externally. Paramashiva is the greatest artist. He does not have tiredness, boredom. He doesn't flow this one masterpiece art I created. So, second, let me take it easy and do something low grade. No. Everything he produced, created, manifested is he. Whether you or me, everything you see, he manifests as he. Just organically understand the facts I am presenting. You will see the truth very clearly. The truth I am revealing about your original assumption. Your original assumption should be you are ultimate. You do this by asking yourself, if I already had it, how would I think? How would I walk? How would I speak to others? How would I treat myself? Listen. Listen to bring the right ultimate assumption. I should say, even that word ultimate looks little remote. So I will use the word right assumption right now. Right original assumption you need to carry is, yes, I am already Paramashiva. I am Paramashiva. All I want, I have. The wealth, health, relationships, bliss, inner knowledge, powers, I have. How I would think, how I would walk, how I would speak to others, how I would speak to myself, how I would treat myself, how I would treat others. Just sit and drown yourself into that Icha Shakti, Manasarovar Manonmani. This is the Manasarovar bath, Manasarovar Snan. Do this. Best time to do this is night when you go to bed. You are entering into your Karana Sarira. The word Karana Sarira, listen. The West calls your sleeping state as unconscious or subconscious, dream as subconscious and deep sleep as unconscious. No. In the East, we call it beautiful word. Deep sleep, we call it as Karana Sarira. Means that is where all the reason, Karana, seed, cause for why you are existing the way you are existing is there. So every night, don't think when you fall asleep your day ends. No. You are working in your warehouse, the Karana Sarira. Your cause. All the reasons, causes of why you are, who you are, what you are falling into that. Every day when you fall asleep, your shop closes, you enter into the warehouse. Production unit. I think production unit is the better word than the warehouse. Your daytime is marketing, shop. Your nighttime is production unit. The time you attend to the cause. Every night when you enter into that Karana Sarira, that is why I insist all my disciples study little Sanskrit. Because if you know little Sanskrit, you know every night you are falling asleep into Karana Sarira. Even if you know these facts, that one day you will think, what? Why is it called Karana Sarira? If you only know the English word, every day night you fall asleep, you fall into subconscious and unconscious. You will think, why am I wasting time there? Of it. Then you suffer with a sleep apnea. But if you know, every night you are falling into Karana Sarira during your sleep, you will know what should be done. Then it will become the real productive hour of your life. The real productive hours of your life is your Karana Sarira sleep time. All great people who achieved all great things which humanity is celebrating used their Karana Sarira, their time with Karana Sarira with a clear purpose and conscious involvement. Mediocre people fall asleep. Great people use night time, your sleeping time, to be in the Karana Sarira and generate, manifest what they want as life. That is why not only Krishna, all spiritual scriptures of Sanatana Hindu Dharma says, yogi does not sleep in the night. Every night when you fall asleep, ask yourself, if I already have it, if I already had it, if I am Paramashiva, how would I think? How would I walk? How would I speak? How would I speak to myself and how would I speak to others? How would I treat myself and how would I treat others? visualize, think, plan how you will manifest when you fall asleep, when you go through the Manasarovar Snan, Manon Mani, Karana Sarira. When you wake up, manifest it, live it, stand tall as Kailasa. Kailasa is your waking state. Manasarovar is your deep sleep. Live according to the answers you get in the deep sleep. Even if your senses are trying to convince you otherwise during the daytime. At first, this may feel strange because your outer reality will still carry the residue of the old state. But do not be discouraged. Outer conditions may be a little slow to catch up. They are the shadows, not the substance. The substance is the inner state you hold consciously, unwaveringly. Your mind is the director. The world is the stage. The moment you accept the role of Paramashiva inwardly, the scene begins to change outwardly. Hey, listen. All those who teach you devotion first are deceiving you and teaching you deception as the devotion. All those who teach you the ultimate truth, you are Paramashiva. And when you start living, you develop so much gratitude for that consciousness, that awareness, which is just manifesting anything as you want. And you fall in love with your own consciousness. That is devotion. Swabhakti, Guru Bhakti, Atma Bhakti, Atma Murti Bhakti is all one and the same. You fall in love with your consciousness, which is just manifesting anything you want as you want. So simple, so wonderful, just like wow. So wonderful, so beautiful, just like wow. When you get this feeling, the love you experience, the gratitude you experience, the love which flows out of this gratitude is devotion. That will flow, overflow through towards your own consciousness, your own Guru, your own Paramashiva. Mannata Shri Jagannatho, Madguru Shri Jagadguru, Mamatma Sarvabhutatma. That space is bhakti. That is devotion. Do not wait for the circumstances to give you permission to feel successful, happy, loved, or abundant. Decide to feel it now. Don't allow others to steal your Paramashivatva. Don't allow society, situations, circumstances to steal your Paramashivatva. When you live from that inner certainty, the world will mirror it back to you in ways you could never predict. Suddenly the opportunities will arise. People will respond differently. Events will arrange themselves in your favor. You will no more have tiredness, early morning, or boredom to do yoga or gym, or attachment to the addictive food, the unhealthy food. Suddenly all of that will disappear. The right things will start raising. It's like a screen opening. Not because you forced them, but because you aligned with original right version of you who already lives in that reality. Listen, there are parallel universes. In one universe, you are living as Paramashiva. In one universe, you are living as a human. In one universe, you are living in hell as a devil. Which one you give more and more power, emotion, attention, energy, and empower, that will get sent and manifest as your reality. I will reveal about the parallel universes. That is not lokas. Be very clear. Lokas are different from parallel. Vertical time zone is different. Lokas are different. Parallel universes are different. All the three meets, crisscrosses. The junction for three is Buloka. You see, parallel, like the vertical time zones are airport network, the flight network. Multiple lokas is like a train network. The parallel universes are like a bus network, road network. All three meets on planet Earth. Planet Earth has a bus station, railway station, airport, all three. But all three are different networks. I'll read more details about these parallel universes. I am telling you, how many of you have seen that Interstellar movie? How that guy comes back and tells the daughter, don't allow me to go, don't allow me to go, somehow stop me. Same way I'm telling you. Don't assume you are a body-mind combo. Don't assume you are a body-mind combo. You are Paramashiva. Only one thing in the Interstellar movie, he is telling for himself, here I am telling for you. That's all. Actually, right now, one version of you is living as Paramashiva in Maha Kailasa. Just give attention to it, you will manifest it. That's all. key is persistence. Persistence collapses the gap. You cannot step into a role for an hour and then return to doubt for the rest of the day. Hold the state as naturally as you hold your own name. Hold the state as naturally as you hold your own name. Carry it in your posture, your words about yourself, your inner dialogue, your words towards others and your inner dialogue, your emotional baseline and energetic posture. Carry it. If you fall into the old patterns, gently return to this energetic posture of you are Paramashiva. Your wishes are already fulfilled. You are the Kalpataru. Not only fulfilled for yourself, you are powerful to fulfill for others. When you assume as if it is done, you collapse the gap between the desire and experience. You just manifest your experience, your existence in Maha Kailasa's Paramashiva. You are no longer someone trying to get there. You are someone who is already there in consciousness, and the world has no choice but to follow. The evidence will just appear. It may take little time, but it will appear only after you stop looking for evidences and decided to live it. Continuously I get questions. Oh, Swamiji, that guru tells like this guru tells like this, that guru tells we are all servants of this God, are devotees of this God. Okay, I am telling you, you practice that guru, then after your death or when you get the experience, you will live as a servant of that guru or that God in their world. But when you listen to me and manifest and practice what I am saying, while you are living, you will manifest, you will live as the living Paramashiva. After you leave the body, when you want to leave the body, as you want to leave the body, you will live as Paramashiva. Paramashiva is not one, infinite. How can the infinite be one? Don't you see? When you assume mentally infinite is one, you are having a huge blind spot, bigger than black hole. There will always be voices, some from others, some from the books written by others, books, even the so-called philosophical literatures, and from all sources. There will be always voices. Sometimes those voices even get inside you and try to even control you mildly. Yes, you are Paramashiva only, no doubt. But this much is for you, and these are all not possible for you. And your mind will even try to tease, oh, if you think you are a Paramashiva, you already achieved Paramashiva. Why don't you just grow 25 heads overnight? Listen. Listen. Don't ever think it is not possible. Don't ever think it has some complications. Just decide, I already have 25 heads and I am living as Paramashiva in Maha Kailasa, and I am manifesting that in this body. Whatever I want to manifest right now, let me start manifesting. When I really want to manifest, or when I need 25 heads, I will show that. I will manifest that. Do not be cowed down or convinced about any impossibility. The outer voices will measure potential by your current situation, by your past failures, and by their own limited vision. Sometimes this outer gets into even your inner dialogue and emotional baseline. If the outer voices, the negative destroying voices enters into your inner dialogue, that is like a skin disease. If it enters into your emotional baseline, that is like a heart problem. If it enters into your energetic posture, that is our. Don't allow in all three levels. Don't allow in all three levels. If you allow these voices to dictate your thinking, you will find yourself trapped in the same reality they believe in. The truth is, those outer opinions and visible circumstances are powerless unless you give them the power through your attention and acceptance and letting them inside your inner dialogue and emotional baseline and energetic posture. See, a thief, a robber, a murderer can come and kill you only if you allow him to inside your house. Safeguard yourself so strong they are not able to enter. Be aware they don't sneak in the form of guest. Neither knowingly nor unknowingly they should be able to enter. Neither you should allow them knowingly nor you should allow them unknowingly. Only when you allow them, they have power. As long as they are outside your house, they don't have power. Outer voices often comes disguised as a common sense, practical advice, just being realistic. good old aunties and uncles. But what it is really doing is binding you to the known and the visible, keeping you from stepping into unseen where your desire is already alive, saying a simple no to this whole society and saying no to this whole outer voices is sannyasa. That is becoming Kailasavasi. If you want to create something great, new, you must learn to silence these outer voices. They will continue to pull you out every day. And you do not silence them by arguing or convincing others to agree with you. No. You silence them by withdrawing your mental and emotional energy from their words. Discard their words because their very identity, the original existence in which they are living, is not your goal, and that is not what you want to be. That is not how you want to be. If you want to live ever as a mediocre in the rut of EMI, listen to the outer voices. If you want to live as Paramashiva, not only fulfilled, but also fulfilling others, listen to your Guru's words. Paramashiva is here to make you Paramashiva. Silence the senses. Your senses too will try to persuade you. Your senses too will try to persuade you. They will present you with the facts, numbers, and images that seem immovable. They will whisper, look, nothing has changed. This is your reality. But your senses are the reporters of the past, not the prophets of the future. They are mediocre, opinionated, yellow journalists, not the prophets of the future. They can only confirm what has already been created through your previous states of mind. If what you see and hear contradicts your desire, remind yourself that it is only fading echo of old beliefs. This is why inner discipline is so important. You must become the guardian of your own mind. When doubt tries to speak, you gently turn your attention back to the vision you have chosen. When fear presents its case, you refuse to sit in its courtroom. When people insist that you are foolish in what they cannot see, you silently bless them and return to your own inner knowing. Convince yourself completely. The power to manifest is not found in convincing the world to support your dream. It is found in convincing yourself so completely that the world has no choice but to rearrange itself accordingly. This is why you must let the noise of others or the evidence of your senses shake your conviction. Every moment you allow yourself to be swayed by the outer world, you water the seeds of doubt. But every moment you hold fast to your chosen assumption, you strengthen the roots of reality. There will be times when the silence feels lonely, when it seems easier to agree with the loudest voices or the surrender to the facts of the outer world. But remember, every great change begins in mana unmana, in the quiet place where your belief is nurtured without interference in solitude. So guard that place, protect it, keep it free from the weeds of doubt and fear. Ignore the doubters, ignore the circumstances, ignore even the reporters of your own senses if they disagree with your desire. The only voice that matters is the one within you that says it is done. Live in the end. To live in the end is to anchor yourself in the state of your wish already fulfilled, making it so real within that it becomes the place you live from rather than the place you hope to reach. Most people live their lives always moving toward their desires, imagining them as distant goals that will happen someday if circumstances align. But when you live in the end, you remove the distance. You claim the end result now in thought and feeling, a posture, emotional baseline, inner dialogue. And you let that state define your decisions, your actions, your inner dialogue every single day. The key is to make this end state your mental home, not a fleeting daydream. Visit occasionally, but a dwelling place you return to in every moment. Just as your physical home surrounds you with familiarity, comfort, and a sense of belonging, your mental home in the end result must give you that same feeling of certainty and stability. You are not wishing for it anymore. You are living it now. Listen. I am defining thinking of a seeker and thinking of a manifester. Thinking toward the desire, keep it in the future. It says, I am not there yet, but one day I will be. This posture of waiting only reinforces separation between you and your desires. Thinking from this, however, assumes you are already. It says, I am this now, I have this now, it is mine now. From that position, your actions, your words and expectations naturally align with the reality you have claimed. So, be always a manifester, never a seeker. That is why I say seeking, and these you get while seeking are dangerous for your enlightenment. Manifesting and the Shaktis you manifest while you are manifesting the ultimate is the best and great when you get. Siddhis are different, seekers get it. Shaktis are different, only manifestors get it. The fundamental thing you need to be a manifester is Shaktipada, initiation from the Guru who has manifested, who has achieved this anubhuti, who is Paramashiva, and he initiating you. That Shaktipada is the capital, and I am giving you all of you. The capital Shaktipada to be a manifester. You are Paramashiva. Don't panic over numbers or evidence. When you make the end your home, you stop reacting to the old world as if it still has authority over you. No, you stop reacting. That is why I say moksha-centric dharmartha kama, end-centric manifestation. If your bank account does not yet reflect wealth, you do not panic. You know who you are already, the person who lives in abundance. So the numbers have to eventually match the truth. If you have not yet seen evidence of the relationship you desire, you do not despair. You know you are already loved, chosen, and cherished in the reality you have chosen to inhabit. Persistence makes it natural. Persistence is tapas. Persistence is manifestation. Persistence is mother and father and guru and God of manifesting the ultimate. The challenge for most is persistence. It is easy to visit the end when you feel good, but to live there daily requires discipline. Outer conditions will tempt you to leave that place, to step back into doubt, to measure your progress by what you see. But you must refuse. You must return again and again to your end state until it's more real than anything your senses can report. Over time, this mental home becomes second nature. You stop looking for signs because you no longer need them. You are living the reality within yourself so completely that the outer must eventually conform. And when it does, it will feel natural, as though it was always yours. Living in the end daily is not pretending. It is choosing your truth and dwelling in it until the world catches up. Makes your final wish your home, and soon the outer world will deliver the exact address you have been living at in your mind. Understand the seed versus harvest, delay versus proof. Persistence is the quite unwavering decision to hold on to your chosen assumption regardless of what the world shows you. It's understanding that the outer world is slow to reflect inner change, and that during this delay, the old reality may still appear strong, solid, and unshakable. Many people abandon their vision in this waiting period, thinking nothing is happening, when in truth, everything is already in motion beneath the surface, or I should say, above the sky. The old reality is like a shadow. It lingers for a while, even after the light has shifted. Just because you cannot yet see the new conditions does not mean they are not on their way. In fact, the very moment you have assumed your desire is true, the process of creation begins. But if you look for constant proof, just like the third monkey, you pull the seed out every day, you dig the seed out every day, you pull yourself out of the state that makes fulfillment inevitable. Proof is the harvest. Assumption is the seed. The seed does not need you digging it up like the third monkey. It needs you to trust it. It'll grow. Trust it'll grow. Persistence means living in your chosen reality, even when the evidence screams otherwise. It means refusing to let the temporary appearance of the old state dictate how you feel or what you believe. It's not stubbornness for its own sake. It's loyalty to the vision you have chosen. When the outer cons you, you do not it. You simply ignore it and return to the inner world where the desire is already fulfilled. Moment is happening unseen. There will be times when nothing seems to be moving. You may feel like you are standing still while your vision remains far away. In those moments, remember that movement is happening in ways you cannot yet perceive. The world of form is rearranging itself. People and events are lining up. Unseen doors are preparing to open. Your only job is to keep the inner state alive, to remain the person who already has what they desire, even in the absence of proof. Have conscious decision, will, faith. It will make time irrelevant. Persistence is the test of faith. Not faith in luck or chance, but faith in the cosmic law. Faith in the cosmic law, the Prapancha Dharma, that inner creates outer. Prapancha Dharma is inner creates outer. Cosmic law is inner creates outer. If you know this to be true, there is no reason to give in to impatience or doubt. Time becomes irrelevant. The outcome is certain. The only variable is whether you will hold your assumption long enough for it to solidify into fact. The reality will bend for you. When you persist, you become unshakable. You no longer chase proof because you understand it must appear. You stop measuring your progress by what is visible and start measuring it by your ability to remain in the state you have chosen. And then one day, the world bends to your assumption so naturally that it feels as if it could have never been in any other way. The old reality fades like a dream, and the new one stands before you, not because you demanded proof, but because you persisted until proof had no choice but to arrive. 10 years before I declared, maybe 15 years before, universe has no choice but to follow me. If you remember that satsang, that declaration, see what Paramashiva manifested as this being. See what Paramashiva has manifested to demonstrate it to all of you. Universe has no other choice but to follow you. In the end, the power to transform your life lies not in reacting to what you see, but in mastering what you assume. Conscious. Reality as it stands today is nothing more than the echo of past beliefs, a delayed reflection of the states you no longer accept. The invisible comes first. For every change begins in the unseen realm of thought and feeling. By assuming as if your desire is already done, silencing the outer forces living in the end daily, and persisting without the need for proof, you position yourself as the true manifester, creator of your experience and life. The world may resist at first. The illusion of the old may seem stubborn. But if you hold your assumption, faith, and persistence, reality will bend. It always does. Your role is not to chase. Your role is not to chase. Be chaste to your Paramashivatva. Stop all chasing. Your role is not to chase, beg, or plead. It is choose, believe, remain. Stop, choose, beg, plead. Start, choose, stop, chase, beg, plead. Start, choose, chase, believe, remain, persistence. The inner must be honored before the outer can reflect it. If the aham is aligned, puram follows. If agam is aligned, iham follows. If agam is aligned, iham and param all follows. And the moment you live from your chosen state, rest becomes inevitable. Stay loyal to your vision. Ignore what contradicts it. And trust that what you have claimed within is already yours. The world will catch up. Today, I want you to breathe as Paramashiva. Paramashiva prana iha prana. Paramashiva jiva iha stitaha. Paramashiva sarvendriyani. Paramashiva vangmana chakshuttvak shrotragrana prana iha gatya. Suham siram dishtandu swaha. Remember something profound. What air is already come. Not being prepared, not slowly forming, but finished, fully formed in the unseen, waiting for you to meet it. Every desire that arises within you is not a request, it's a revelation. It reveals what already exists for you in a higher dimension. You are not trying to create things, you are only awakening what has already been created for you. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine the version of you who already has what you want. The relationship, the abundance, the health, the success, the peace. That version. Feel that version. Become that version consciously. Because the moment you do, your world must obey. Imagination is not fantasy, it is Icha Shakti. It's a conscious work where all the things take shape. What you assume is true with the feeling becomes the law of your life. The outer world has no choice but to reflect your inner conviction. So if you have been waiting, worrying, doubting, or wondering, when will it happen? Stop. The question is not when. The question is who you are being right now. Are you the version of yourself who hopes, or the version who knows? Because the one who knows receives. There is a point in your journey where you stop praying from lack and start declaring from the fulfillment. Where you stop asking and start accepting. Where you stop begging and begin embodying. This is when everything shifts. When the bridge of events begins to unfold. Hear me clearly. Your manifestation has already entered your reality. The moment I gave you Shaktipada, it has entered your reality. The moment you assumed it in consciousness, the moment you claimed it as done, the moment you felt it real, the entire universe began rearranging itself to deliver that reflection into your physical world. Hear me clearly. Your manifestation has already entered reality. The moment you assumed it in your consciousness, the moment you claimed it is done, the moment I initiated you, the moment you felt it real, the entire universe began rearranging itself to deliver that reflection into your physical world. You may not see it yet, you may not feel the full weight of it, but the roots are already broken through the soil of the unseen. The evidence is moving towards you. The people, the opportunities, the alignments, the timing, it's all being orchestrated with precision. Your only job now is to assume the state of the one who already has it. Walk like it is done. Think like it is done. Feel like it is done. Give thanks like it is done. And watch how quickly your reality bends to match your inner knowing. Do not chase, do not force, do not doubt. You do not manifest by effort, you manifest by identity. When you become the version of you who has the thing has no choice but to appear. So today, let this truth settle deep within you. It is done, already done, completed, finished. All you are doing now is aligning, receiving, stepping into the version of reality that has been waiting for you all along. Your manifestation is not coming. It is arriving. It is unfolding. It is entering your world right now. Live from the end, and the end will show up. Because in the realm of consciousness, you already have it. Icha Shakti is creation. Creation begins in imagination because your inner world is the true birthplace of every experience you ever live, you will ever live. Long before something becomes visible, long before it enters in the physical dimension, it first exists as an idea, a picture, a feeling, an inner assumption. Your imagination is not a passive daydreaming tool. It's most powerful creative force you possess. It's a workshop where the unseen becomes inevitable. When you imagine something with conviction, you are not hoping for it, you are forming it. You are shaping the structure of your reality on an invisible level. Everything you have ever experienced began as an image within someone's mind. Every home, every invention, every relationship, every achievement, every breakthrough, all of it existed in imagination before existed in matter. What makes imagination Icha Shakti so powerful is that it bypasses limitations. It does not ask, how will this happen? It does not require physical proof. It does not need permission, resources, or validation. Imagination, simply it creates. It generates the end result instantly with no resistance, no delay, no obstacle. This is quantum entanglement. This is quantum enlightenment. The moment you hold that inner picture with feeling, inner dialogue, emotional baseline, energetic posture, you give it life. You breathe energy into it. You breathe prana into it. You begin a chain reaction that the physical world must eventually follow. Your outer world is not independent of you. It's a mirror. It reflects the assumptions you persistently hold within. When you imagine with conviction, you are not merely fantasizing. You are instructing the universe. You are sending out a blueprint of reality you expect to experience. The universe responds not to your wishes, but to your inner certainty. It never mirrors what you want. It mirrors what you know to be true in imagination. When the inner world becomes more real to you, then the outer world, the outer must change. It has no choice because it is the effect, not the cause. This is why Icha Shakti must be felt. A picture without emotion is just a thought, but a picture infused with a belief, gratitude, and felt completion becomes a creative command. Icha Shakti. Icha Shakti is magnet. Feeling is the energy that turns an inner image into a physical manifestation. When you imagine the end result and feel the satisfaction of having it now, you step into the identity of the one who already possesses it. Once your identity shifts, your reality must shift to match it. The ultimate truth that Icha Shakti frees you from the constraints of time. In imagination, everything is now. There's no waiting, no distance, no separation between you and your desire. You can experience the end in perfect detail, the sounds, the emotions, the surroundings, the reactions, and the moment you do, you claim it as yours. Your mind does not distinguish between what is physically seen and what is vividly imagined. It accepts both as reality. And once your mind accepts the imagined end as true, life begins to orchestrate the path, the people, the circumstances, the timing that brings it into physical expression. So when you imagine with conviction, you are not pretending, you are creating. You are stepping into the role of the architect of your own life, shaping the unseen foundation upon which your future will be built. Imagination is the beginning of creation. It is the creation. The physical world is only the final confirmation of what you have already made within. So, sit as Paramashiva. Live as Paramashiva. Be Paramashiva. Behave as Paramashiva. Being as Paramashiva. Living as Paramashiva. Radiating as Paramashiva. Manifesting everything as you want right now. With this, I bless you all. Paramatvaita praptirast. All radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Paramadvaita, the state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness, and Maha Kailasa of Paramashiva, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful. Maha Shivaratri.
It's an important time when timelessness enters into time. When space enters into place. When Brahmanda enters into Pindanda. The whole nature is supporting you now. To experience your higher energy, your higher self, your higher consciousness. Tonight is the night when divine revealed itself and elevated all the beings to its level. The first and foremost incarnation on the planet Earth happened today and exactly midnight.
Maha Shivaratri.
It's a great opportunity for all of you to raise yourself to the higher consciousness.
Let this night awaken all of you. This is the initiation into Paramashiva Prana, which will empower all of you to come to Paramashiva Sena and become Paramashiva's own ambassadors. Blessed are those who can make it to Paramashiva Sena. Losers are those who stick to your ego and your mind, your confusions and your delusions. I am opening doors for all of you to come and experience Paramashiva Sena. Now it is left to you to say yes to Paramashiva.
Every single thing, right from beginning with telling us how the preliminary, the primal, the original assumption that we carry, and unfortunately how the human-made laws shape our original assumption, to concluding with the ultimate powerful cognition, which is the space that you carry. How we can literally, just by assuming, living in what we assume, we can make the reality bend to our assumptions. Swamiji took us from this end of the spectrum to the extreme end. Like right now, live as if we have manifested what we already want. Assume we have already manifested what we want, and that will force the reality to bend for us. What a profound, what a powerful way. Swamiji gave the exact formula also. The Ichha Shakti is the magnet, and your feeling is what makes what you want, your inner image, as a manifestation. Two important formulas that Swamiji gave. One is to understand that Ichha Shakti is the magnet, and the feeling that we carry is what converts the inner image into a manifestation.
Just so powerful. You just need to assume. And Swamiji told how it is when you enter every day, when you enter into that Karana Sharira, when you go into that sleep state and you're entering into that Karana Sharira, It is in that state, it is in that space, in the Karana Sharira, where your whole, it is the most productive time of yours. Whatever you are designing, it manifests as a reality.
So paradoxical it might sound for us. Sleep, what we've been told as, such a, if you sleep too much, you should be guilty about it, what not. And today Swamiji told such a powerful truth. Whenever you enter into that causal body, the cause for everything that you are, the Karana Sharira, and when you are entering into that in your sleep, that is the most productive time, that is the most productive hours. Swamiji just redefined the whole thing for us. Just falling into that awareness means, one of the best clicks that I had today was like when Swamiji said, start living in the end, though the external circumstances don't conform to it. Not just don't conform, the senses may try to prove it the otherwise. Still continue to ignore and live in the end what you want to manifest as if you've already manifested it.
And so beautiful how Swamiji so practically explained how we can start living this and experiencing this, because many times the biggest problem which we face is, like, so many times we have many people saying, say positive words to yourself, keep saying positive things, but how come, why does that not work for so many people? And the biggest thing is because of the strong beliefs and cognitions we hold on to, which contradicts everything. Every time you have a desire, you want to work towards that, you want to manifest that, we have all these old beliefs continuously contradicting what we want to manifest. And so beautifully Swamiji practically said, despite all that, even if your mind laughs at you, even if it mocks you, even if it tells you that you can't do it, you can't manifest it, you have to keep repeating that inside of you. Just live as if you have already manifested. Feel as if you have already manifested. Just live that reality as if you have already manifested that. And simply reality is bound to follow and you are bound to manifest it.
And it's so powerful the way how step by step, like from that preliminary assumption that you carry about you, don't question about, Swamiji always says, you don't question your Paramashivata with all the external things that you have. You question, if I am Paramashiva, how can this be? Don't take any impossibility. Don't accept any impossibility. If someone asks you, if someone mocks you saying, oh, if you're Paramashiva, where are your 25 heads? It is possible. Now for what you need, you manifested your body the way you want. If there is a need for 25 heads, you will manifest it. Everything is already there. You can manifest it.
And best definition that Swamiji gave, one of my most favorite lines of Satsang is about sannyas. When Swamiji said about completely rejecting and silencing all the outer noises, the voices, everything that tries to convince, whether it is philosophies, whether it is ideas, concepts, even like Swamiji said, even the ideas you repeat to yourself from all the outer noise, even that you repeat to yourself, silencing all of them, rejecting all of them. That is sannyas, when you ferociously decide to silence all the noise. And I felt so blessed because from the age of, I met Swamiji when I was 11, 12, and from that time till now, continuously, no matter what, Swamiji will make sure ferociously to deny all the external noises. That is the ecosystem that Swamiji provides. Actually, any one of you want to know how you can taste this. Like, what does it mean? How you can discover what is your inner noise, what is your, energetic posture, what is your emotional baseline. If you want to understand this, come join Paramashiva Sena, a 1 month free program that's happening in Kailasa, Los Angeles, in Kailasa, Guinea-Bissau, in Kailasa Thiruvannamalai, in Kailasa Kashi. You all can join anywhere, but decide to arrogantly deny the existence of any of this, whether it is your false understandings of pain. For all the PSS participants, I want to request all of you to share how you mapped this with the Samskara Dahana Kriya that you're doing.
I want to actually request all the PSS participants, take a few minutes now. First write down this understanding that you got from today's extraordinary satsang. Wow, just too powerful. Can you all take a few minutes and first write this down? It's like, wow, I think every single line we must write from the satsang.
Messages.
Like every single line. I've heard this, I love this clip of Swamiji's, where in the year 2017, during the Sadashiva program, only Swamiji told this, universe has no choice but to follow me. I mean, that reveals itself in so many layers again and again and again, and deeper you understand it. Like the way how Swamiji operates, right? Every single thing, like denying all the outer voices, no matter what, see, external abuses telling all that never, of course, that doesn't even touch Swamiji. But even what people, like Swamiji's own, like from within the inner, like the own disciples, the sannyasis, Kailasa'S, even when we bring in impossibilities, or when every circumstance, even like a logical way, things try to show that it is impossible. The factual situation shows impossible. Swamiji just doesn't budge for it. Like I was sharing, right? The best example is the manifestation of Kailasa Los Angeles temple. Outer situation showed that it's impossible, but with like there was no place ready. Swamiji printed the flyer of with the inauguration day with no place for the temple even ready yet. But Swamiji published it and lived that reality.
Everything in Swamiji's life is the same. Everything. You will, if you just study Swamiji's life, much before the external world even has anything to do with it, Swamiji will declare and live in that reality. Whether society is mocking, judging, whether society even before the devotees can recognize, Hindus can recognize Swamiji's strength, the enemy started recognizing what Swamiji can do and they started attacking. So whether society's judgments, whether society's mockery, or whether society's attacks, all of it, despite it all, Swamiji stood, continuing to live in a reality, though the external circumstances had nothing to do with that reality that Swamiji was holding. Because when Swamiji declared for creating a nation, he did not even have a roof above his head.
And see, forget about Swamiji. One is personally nothing Swamiji had. One more side, you can't even dare to dream that. Why? Because the society was so anti-Hindu. It is so anti-Hindu. They just finish you off. But Swamiji did it. Like, that's what Swamiji is telling us about. And I had multiple level clicks, because Swamiji said how this whole thing becomes possible through Guru Bhakti. It is that Guru Bhakti, the devotion that you have, and this devotion does not come by feeling of a lack. This devotion does not come when you are begging, when the prayer is coming from begging. No, that's why Swamiji said, stop chasing, stop begging, just start being. Stop this chasing, begging and impossibility. Start being chased. Start choosing, us believing and being chased. It will simply follow. The reality will simply follow. Wow. Now I want to request all of you to take a few minutes and post whatever clicks and understandings you have had today from today's powerful satsang. Yesterday, so many powerful cognitions are there. Can I request all of you take a few minutes and actually just start recording?
And one request also, today when you're all in not just recording, I want to request all of you to take a few minutes, just go to Facebook groups, go to WhatsApp groups, all your team millies, like Rajya Sabha members means the people that you're working with, all your team milli, the people you're causing, or your family members, friends. I know many of the Rajya Sabha members who love sharing this in your WhatsApp groups and different places there, your family groups perhaps. But you can put any of this place, go and post the understanding from Satsang. Post from your understanding. You can just share. Let us spark conversations. Let us ignite conversations based on this. I want to request every one of you to take a few minutes and record a video, number one, and also post all those in the post all the clicks that you're having, all the powerful cognitions. Yes, Rafael has posted. I assume it's done. Good.
Now, with this powerful cognition, can I request all the Rajya Sabha members, Chit Sabha members to actually plan, even for this upcoming Maha Shivaratri, you manifest it. This is the manifestation that you can do. All the viewers that are watching us live right now, whoever wants to come and attend the Paramashiva Sena, sit, desire it is done, start living for it, start living and desiring it is already done.
You're already here. You're already with Swamiji, in Swamiji's presence, receiving initiation, attending the satsangs, enjoying yourself, enjoying the yoga, on the rope, on the pole, enjoying the puja. Just visualize, live in this reality. Let the external world bend for your assumption. You don't need to change it. Let the external situations bend for your assumption. And that's the powerful science that Swamiji has taught all of us today. So can we all take a few minutes and start posting? Rafael has posted, I now live with my legitimate, ultimate cosmic ID card. Yes. Swamiji gave the exact cosmic ID card for all of us to use, for all of us to live with. I'm seeing a lot more messages. Ma Payal has posted. Ma Payal, you should change your name. You have a beautiful name. Ma Nitya Saundaryananda. She has posted, Swamiji has, Paramashiva is here to make you Paramashiva. This is ultimate. Yes. Very beautifully put. Yes, Ma. And also, like Swamiji said, the more he's here to make leaders. He loves leaders. Not anyone else. He wants to create leaders. More Paramashivas. And that is what Swamiji is here to create. He is here to make each one of us manifest as Paramashiva, manifest our supreme, that leadership consciousness. That's wonderful. Anyone else? Can I request everybody to please take a 2 minutes and record a video? All the Paramashiva Sena participants also, you can just take out your phones, go to any place and just start recording. Take 2 minutes and start recording your powerful cognitions. Whatever clicked with you in today's satsang, and most importantly, how you are going to start applying this in your life. How are you going to start practicing this and applying this in your life? And that is what is called, see, all of us understand. Only when we immediately take and practice, we can start making this. We can start making this as an experience inside of us. You will literally be able to assimilate whatever revelations that Swamiji is giving. You'll be able to make it a part of you as an experience for you. Yes. Come on, let's start. All of you, 1 minute, just 1 minute video. Ma Vamadevananda, yes, I'll post the PSS confirmation form.
post, share it on your WhatsApp, Facebook. You should share it with all your family members, friends. See, keep sharing. You never know how it those words. So just keep sharing. You will see how Swamiji's words will go and land at the right place. Right? Every Rajasabha member, when you start applying these truths, you will have more questions on how to handle you. Right now, you're going to be literally assimilating it into your system by manifesting them as powers. Let us all start. We have with us Malay, so we can enter into the power manifestation session.
That's where I fundamentally function in my life, right? So today, all of you are going to be manifesting the power of remote vision, where you're going to be identifying. For this, you're going to be requiring a partner to manifest this power. So I request all the participants in Kailasa Tiruvannamala and in Kailasa Ginivasa to please partner up, have a partner. So what you're going to be doing, you're going to be manifesting the power of remote vision, where you're going to be scanning and revealing the details of your partner's house. Okay. See, this is to understand that you are Paramashiva. You already know everything. There's nothing which you need to go, you need to look for it, or you need to research about it, or you're like, okay, God, how am I supposed to manifest? No. You already have the power. It's done. You've already manifested. Okay. You are in that state. Just be in that space. Just consciously declare that you are Paramashiva. And I am manifesting the power right now. So let's get started. So request all of you to please partner up. And you're going to be, so both of you, Nityas and Anandas. One of you going to be Nityas and the other is going to be Ananda. So both of you are going to be manifesting the power of remote vision, where you're going to be scanning and identifying the partner's house. For example, if myself and Ma Madra are partners, right? So both of us, I'm Nitya and she's Ananda. So both.
श्री कैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्त श्यामला पीठारूढ श्री मीनाक्षि सुन्दरेश्वर भिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिगमागमसारभूतद्राविडवेदप्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामयचतुरश्रयान् गीयमान छत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादिसमस्तबिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजनसङ्घसद्यो निर्वाणदीक्षाव्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमतकलभकेसरी शैवसिद्धान्तस्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराजपाण्ड्यमहाराजगुरु क्षपणशाक्यादिमहान्धकारनिवारणज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैवसमयकर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिकस्वामि वागीशसुन्दरमाणिक्यवाचकस्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धस्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठकर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वत मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मण्डित चतुष्षष्टि सम्प्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्मशासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुराङ्गी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणिपीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।